Yeah.
And got my jammies on and got in bed. And no sooner did I do that than the yappers were out.
I can hear them from the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a shake yet?
No. I had a half of an onion bagel with cream cheese.
Okay.
But I haven't had a shake yet. Oh, and I just did the cat litter. Because I already gave them dinner and Pudding's outside.
Okay.
You guys on your way home?
Yep, we're on Mode Pie!
You would veto it.
Ooh la la!
You would veto it.
I'll have a shake when you get home.
I told
I
him.
hope it tastes good.
I told him that you would veto it, and then he had to look up what veto meant. And now he thinks it's hilarious that you've been vetoed.
Well, it is.
It's true.
I veto it. And Cobweb's home.
Yeah, he was there the whole time. Right there.
I know, right behind all the books. Perfect hiding spot.
Shocking.
Julia's so happy.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll wait for you to get home to have a shake.
Well, that sun is orange.
I know. I went out to get the mail and it was orange.
It's just going down.
Oh my God.
Heard that sunrise.
That's the sunset.
That sunset.
Picture of the sunset.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Good deal. Okay, well, I'll see you guys soon.
Alright, we'll be there. We're just turning on to Inkster and then curving to Lone Pine. Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Poor guy.
See you in
All
just a
right.
few.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
His ear said Maraca, senor, but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found the man pouring gained scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness.
What?
I didn't want to pay him before this year. Sure changed my mind. So I'm curious, what do you make of the Brad Holmes comment? At any point listening, did you say to yourself, are they even going to extend this guy? Or is there another plan that we don't know about? And then, what was your favorite part about last night? And is Patrick Kane the greatest in-season addition to a Detroit sports team? 248-539-9797. We'll take all your calls. We'll get your text as well. Having some fun on a Monday. Get you to Pistons basketball. 97-1 the ticket. Get buckets with your first bet on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 bet. That's $150 if your bet wins. Bet on all your favorite NBA players and teams. Do the live same-game parlays. Do Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. Throw them together with a Pistons bet. Visit FanDuel.com/Wojo and shoot your shot. FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. First online real money wager. Only $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expires 7 days after receipt. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone, is the official fitness partner of 97.1 The Ticket.
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a serious heart condition. Some symptoms include being short of breath, feeling tired, or having dizziness or chest pain. My HCM impacted how I felt and what I could do. So I asked my cardiologist about treatment advances that gave me new options. That conversation was big for me. Talk to your cardiologist today. You may be glad you did.
John was compensated for his time. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb.
Small businesses fuel our economy. If you are a business owner with at least one other employee, call me, Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans, and I can help you find a more affordable health insurance plan. I will shop both the individual and group markets for you and will find the best health insurance plan that is custom fit to your company's needs and budget. Call me now. That's Mike Papura at 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. And remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
Your weather for today, sun and cloud mix with a high of 53. Right now, mostly sunny, 39.
Weather brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Switch to Cricket today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. After all, you've been good this year, and they think you really, really deserve it. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas. 97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
Yeah, obviously Jared did a great job, and we do, collectively as an organization, we do have a sense of the direction that we want to go and proceed with Jared and other players that are eligible for those discussions. But out of respect for the player, out of respect of our process, we just kind of keep those conversations internally, and once we have updates, we'll definitely make sure you guys know.
I'm Brad Holmes from The Morning Show. People don't like me asking the question. What'd you make of the comment? And did you find yourself at any point thinking, are they not going to re-sign Jared Goff or extend him?
Yeah.
He's here regardless next year, however you look at it. 248-539-9797. People are already mad at me.
But I'm still going to shake.
Not quite sure why.
I know.
It's my opinion.
Right here is where I'm going to
what
cry
are you
for my
doing,
mama.
Jeff? It's this kind of bleep. I can't listen to you. I'm doing a radio show, man. How about this one? Actually, I took it the opposite way. I think they're going to re-sign him, and the decision's already made, and then he mentioned that the other players along with Goff need extensions. So what I really think is they're going to use this extra cap money the NFL gave them and re-sign a lot of players along with Goff. And then I got one more for you. Then we'll go to the phones. I asked you if Patrick Kane, because we're kind of merging topics here because we're only on for an hour. Is Patrick Kane one of the, if not the best in-season acquisition to a Detroit team ever? Holy hot takes. No Patrick Kane, not even a top 10 in-season addition. And why would Brad Holmes come out and show his cards if he's in the middle of negotiating with Jared Goff? Okay, let's focus on the first part of that ticket text. Not even top 10? Kane's played 27 games with the Red Wings. He's got 28 points. He's got an 8-game point streak. In the last week, he's got 2 overtime game winners. Single-handedly at times, it seems like. He's willing this team to the postseason. And then you put him on the ice with the Brinket and Larkin at times, and they're unstoppable. This after coming off an injury that nobody thought he would ever recover from. Because everybody else that has had the surgery never came back to hockey, or if they did, it was very short-lived. So, yeah, I think he's definitely top 10. I would actually make the conversation he was top 5. Like, who's number 1? Rashid? Who's number 2? Shanny?
I'm thinking right here is where I'm
3, Mark Aguirre? And then I would say guys like Patrick Kane. Go to Ralph in Detroit. You're on the ticket. Hey, Ralph, how are you today?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm the one who's saying Eli Manning, and I'm going to take that back. I don't think he's Eli Manning. I think he's a lot better than Eli Manning, but I was listening to the GM, and I honestly think the GM is saying we're going to see what we can do with the team, and then be real careful with our money before we putting it all into Goff. We already let Goff know this. And if we have to re-sign him, that's either going to the Super Bowl or winning the Super Bowl, then we have to re-sign him. But if you're looking at a young stud, and I'm not talking about saving $49 million, but if you're looking at a young stud on that bench and your eyes are going crazy and you want to see him in preseason, you want to see him more this summer, because Hendon Hooker is not a bum no matter what these fans are trying to talk about. He's a Heisman hopeful before he got injured. And if they're seeing this and he can just take their offense to another level and you can save $49 million, then you can be the executive of the year and be smart.
I agree with you. Listen, if that's the plan, Hendon Hooker, despite only being, 3 years younger than Jared Goff, he's a hell of a lot cheaper. Nobody would dispute that. And his first contract, when you have to extend him, would not be all that much. But you said something interesting. You said if you have to extend Goff. I mean, I would think the answer is yes. Ralph, why wouldn't you extend him? Because are you certain that they know that Hendon Hooker is option B? If it's not Hooker, then they got to go out and find another quarterback. Right now, that is a pretty damn potent offense. And Jared Goff was a massive part of that. Why wouldn't you want the guy back? The other thing, too, is I know people freak out about the money, but the salary cap went up $35 million. If you give the guy $50 million a year for the next 4 years, it's going to look like a deal in 2 years. But go on.
But you don't have to. And what I mean by have to, winning 2 home playoff games against maybe not with Stafford, but the other game against a lesser opponent.
LA and the Bucs, yeah.
To them, yes, it's like, you know what? We didn't do a whole lot. We just did the most that we did in Alliance history in the last so many years, but we didn't do a whole lot that we have to give it to this guy because the fans are going to destroy us if we don't give him this contract. But if you get to the Super Bowl, you almost, that's going to almost make you have to go ahead and re-sign this guy because of the fans. And yes, sir.
Yeah, it just sounds like you don't want to re-sign him, which is totally fine.
I do want to re-sign him, but I'm going to even be honest with you. If he get us to a Super Bowl, I'm going to have to overlook all of his deficiencies that he had. I might even have to overlook that Hendon Hooker might be the Michael Jordan. He could even be the Mahomes. I don't have to overlook all that if he get us to the Super Bowl. And I'm going to just have to overlook a lot of stuff.
Ralph, I appreciate the call. They don't like him, and that's fine. But this is kind of what I was talking about on Friday. Then I hear the Brad Holmes cut, and a lot of people are texting in saying they heard Holmes and they took it the complete opposite way that I took it. They believe an extension is on the way and that Goff will be extended rather soon. So I'm curious what you thought of the comment. If you don't like Jared Goff, if you don't think he's the guy, Ralph said you got to get to a Super Bowl. He was a half away, and he did nothing to prevent you from going to a Super Bowl. If you don't like Goff, then what's the other answer? I still think the Hooker thing is probably unrealistic, although you did take him in the 3rd round, and Brad Holmes trusts himself in the draft, so maybe that is the heir apparent. I'm fascinated by this. 248-539-9797. Also talking about Patrick Kane, how good he is. Last night was just unbelievable. Favorite part of last night was all those Blackhawk fans cheering a Detroit Red Wing. After that Detroit Red Wing beat them. Almost single-handedly.
And do the slow motion.
Freaking amazing. So what was your favorite part about last night? And is Patrick Kane already a top 5 or the best in-season acquisition of a Detroit sports team ever? And I'm looking at this ticket tag says Shanny wasn't an in-season acquisition, buddy. No, he was. Now, it technically might not count, but it does, because he spent the first 2 games that year that he came to Detroit with Hartford. And then he came over. So I think that counts as an in-season acquisition, buddy. 248-539-9797, getting a lot of love for Doyle Alexander. Remember that? Back in 87, you traded John Smoltz for him.
Oh, fuck.
I think Alexander went like 9-0. Then they proceeded to lose in the postseason. 248-539-9797. Take more of your calls. What'd you make of the Brad Holmes cut about Jared Goff? We'll play it again for you. We'll let you decide. 97 The Ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. At Phillips of Phillips Sign and Lighting, we service and maintain all types of signs. Is your business trying to say something, but your old damaged sign can't get the words out? Sign up today with Phillips Sign and Lighting. Visit phillipssign.com. That's phillipssign.com.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Attention all drivers. It's that time of year when the roads are covered with salt. No worries. For over 70 years, your local Jack's Car Washes have been your trusted car wash experts who have been hand towel drying vehicles since 1953. Jack's has 29 locations to help keep your car in tip-top condition. We are Detroit's hometown car wash, a Detroit institution, priding ourselves in personalized service, from professional greeters, free vacuums, high-quality prepping to hand towel drying. And now is a great time to join the Jack's Unlimited Wash Club. Club members can wash their car at any of our Jack's locations. Check out this deal. For a limited time, for only the price of a single wash, you can join the Jack's Unlimited Club and wash your car up to 2 times every day all month long. Visit jackscarwash.com for a location near you. JAXKARWASH.com. Jack's Car Wash. It's a step above. It's white glove. Get Jaxed.
As temperatures drop, heating systems turn on. Days get shorter and lights stay on longer. These seasonal changes can increase your energy use. Hi, it's Stoney. DTE Energy has steps you can take to stay warm while keeping bills low. For starters, you can install a programmable thermostat, which could save on heating and cooling by adjusting it up or down while you're away or asleep. Also recommended is a furnace tune-up and to replace old equipment if needed. For more ways to reduce your energy use, visit dteenergy.com/save energy.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Meet Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at Salsa Night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC.
Vicks VapoStick delivers soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Vicks VapoStick. Comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower for steamy Vicks vapors.
Use as directed. VapoStick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower use for adults only.
Some people bring joy wherever they go. Some whenever they go. Mark Twain found humor all around. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Humor. Pass it on from passiton.com.
Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
97.1 for tickets.
By the way, the Lions did make a move. They extended Jalen Reeves-Maybin, 2-year deal worth $7.5 million, max of $8 million. Now the highest paid special teamer in NFL history. Lions now have the highest paid punter and the highest paid special teamer. The question is, are they going to get the highest paid quarterback? Okay, maybe not highest paid, but top 5. We played you the Brad Holmes cut from the morning show about Jared Goff. My first reaction was, maybe they have other plans. Maybe they're not going to extend him. Other people are texting in saying, hell no, dude, they're extending him. It's on the way. Other people are calling in saying, dude, I hope they don't extend him. Guy's a bum. Okay, maybe not a bum, but you get what I'm saying. It is a weird dynamic. A dynamic I can't figure out. We've never had a quarterback accomplish more. I mean, unless you want to say Eric Kramer, I guess. There's a good chance you were a baby. Never had a quarterback accomplish more in the last 30 years. How about that? I put it like that, okay? That better? And there's a lot of people that are totally fine with moving on, and the biggest reason they're ready to move on is because Goff isn't mobile. It's like they fall in love with these quarterbacks that can use their legs. Now, that doesn't always equate to winning. Very bizarre. I always thought if Detroit was ever in this situation, if the Lions were ever in this situation, you would wrap your arms around the guy. And you did during the postseason with the Jared Goff chance. But now there's so many people that are like, whatever, don't extend it, we'll find somebody else. It's almost like Lions fans now feel like this is a God-given right to make the playoffs, win the division, and have success. So where are you at? 248-539-9797. The ticket text, the exact same number. Let's go to the phone, shall we? Pat is in Romeo. You're on the ticket. Hey, Pat, how are you, bud?
Come on, Jack.
Hey, man.
Hey, the last time, I don't know if it bothers me to hear that Ralph said that when you really accomplished a whole lot.
What's up?
Like, the guy played
sure
at a Pro Bowl level for 2
Helping
straight
Cameron
years.
and Julia move.
Won a division championship. Now, played well in the playoffs. He's one of the reasons you won those games. He definitely wasn't the reason you lost your game against San Fran. He actually played pretty damn
They're
well.
doing yoga.
I mean, it's not like Brad Johnson or one of these guys that got carried. He is the leader of the best unit on our team.
So,
our offensive unit.
Explain it to me then. Explain it to me. Because you know, you've been listening.
Yoga.
You live in Detroit or the Metro Detroit area. You know that Goff doesn't have a 100% approval rate. So why is my question?
It's the Patrick Mahomes effect.
There's one Patrick Mahomes, and you ain't getting him.
But everyone's chasing their one guy. They want that quarterback in Detroit so bad when you don't need it. The guy, he's not flashy. He's not the top 5 quarterback in the league, but he's definitely top 10.
Of course.
You've got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL playing for you on possibly the top 3 units in the entire league.
Damn near my whole life living here, all I've ever heard is you got to win another playoff game. Like, we've never had NFL expectations in Detroit. We've always had, like, JV expectations. Like,